Good morning, and thank you for joining us. Today, I would like to update you on a recent arrest made by the Toronto Police Internet Child Exploitation Section in collaboration with the Provincial Strategy to Protect Children from Sexual Abuse and Exploitation on the Internet, also known as the Provincial Strategy. In December of 2022, members of the Provincial Strategy in Thunder Bay alerted Toronto investigators into a luring and sexual assault investigation involving a vulnerable young person. Through the investigation, a man was identified, and on February 7, 2023, our investigators conducted a search warrant at a Toronto address. Several electronic devices were seized from the address, allegedly containing evidence connected to the luring and sexual assault incident in in Thunder Bay, along with a large quantity of child abuse sexual material. That same day, Daniel Langdon, age 31, of Toronto, was arrested by the Toronto Police Internet Child Exploitation Section. Investigators conducted further search warrants, where they located additional devices and information allegedly containing child sexual abuse materials, along with evidence of other sexual offenses that took place both online and in person. One alleged incident involved a 7-year-old victim who was sexually assaulted at a Toronto park. As a result, the accused, Daniel Langdon, was charged with 96 sexual offenses, including 39 sexual assaults, 39 sexual interference charges in relation to multiple victims between the age of 7 to 17. I will, however, not be disclosing any further information on the details regarding the victims in order to keep their identity or protect their identities. It is believed, though, that these alleged offenses took place between April of 2021 to February of 2023. It's further alleged that the accused utilized several usernames and email addresses on various social media platforms, and in some cases altered his image to appear younger. We have posted some examples here on the screen. The images and a full list of the social media handles and emails will be provided in a media release followed by the service announcement. The investigation is ongoing, and we believe there are more victims. Now, we know that coming forward isn't always easy, but we are asking anyone that may have interacted with him or anyone that may have any information to contact the police as soon as you can. You can contact the Toronto Police Internet Child Exploitation Section at 416-808-7474, any local Crime Stoppers unit, or your local police service. You can also report it to cybertip.ca. It's a website that's operated by our colleagues at the Canadian Centre for Child Protection. I would also like to take a moment to acknowledge our partners in the provincial strategy. Through this initiative, we are working together to do everything we can to ensure that our children are kept safe. As mentioned again, this is an active and ongoing investigation, so I'm very limited in providing any additional information, but I can take a few questions. Thank you.
Detective, I know you won't go into detail about the victims, but how many victims are there to your knowledge so far, and how many of them are here in the city of Toronto?
So I can't speak to how many there are. I can tell you that there are multiple young victims, and they are spread across Ontario.
How was he able to lure them to where he was?
Again, that's part of the investigation, so I can't give you the details in regards to that.
Did the assaults happen at his place of residence mostly?
Again, I can't give you the full details, but again, the whole idea behind this is that we want to spread it out to as many people as possible, because there's incidents that we said that happened in Thunder Bay as well, so it's across the GTA and Ontario.
What did he do for a living?
I can't disclose that information right now.
Was he known to police?
Yes, he was known to police. He was charged for possession and make child pornography in the past.
When did that happen?
It happened in 2016.
So what was the state of his, was he on bail? What was the state of his...
Yeah, again, I can't give the details of his conviction and sentencing. You'd have to contact the courts in regards to get that information.
And again, just when it comes to the social media profile and his outreach, if you can explain how he was able to contact these victims.
Again, he was on several social media outlets or applications, so the list is provided in regards to the usernames that he had used. So again, we're just trying to express out to the public, if you had any interactions or you have any family members that had any interactions with any of those usernames or these pictures, to please contact us right away.
And can you describe the way he would lure the victims then, so he would meet them online, and just so that other families are aware and can have these conversations with their children?
Yeah, I can't give you the details in regards to how he did that, but I can tell you that he had a large presence on social media, but he was also, there was offenses that we're looking to where he committed in person as well.
Detective, what's your advice to parents and families when something like this happens?
Well, my advice is to always have that open communication with your kids no matter what, and just to be aware, kids are going to be on their devices no matter what, but in this case, just have that constant communication and, know the people, know who your kids' friends are, and just have that constant open communication with them and just teach them, the do's and don'ts of how to interact with people and strangers on the net.
What are the social media platforms?
There's going to be a list that's going to be provided for you, but there's a long list from Snapchat to Instagram to Swiper. There's several that will be provided towards you.
Did the victims have anything in common in terms of race or anything in particular that could have been a common thread amongst them?
Yeah. Again, to protect the identity of the victims, I can't disclose that information.
Detective, the number 96 seems like a kind of shocking, large number. In your experience, is that inordinately high? Is that kind of a shockingly large number, or how does that equate to what your experience is?
It's a high number, and that's why we're doing this press conference, because to us it's very important that we reach out to as many members of the public, not only within the GTA, but as well as all of Ontario, to see if anyone's had any interactions or any engagements with this individual, that they can contact us right away.
What about outside of Ontario? If we're talking about TikTok, Twitter, Snapchat, these are all, this could be an international.
Yeah, and again, it's an extensive investigation, and we're still investigating it, so.
Talking some of his victims into taking pictures of themselves and sending them to him?
Yeah, again, I can't disclose the details of the investigation, but again, it's all the interactions that he's had with our victims, and we just want, if you've had any interactions with him, to contact us right away.
Is it your belief that he was operating alone, or were there other people that were helping him along the way?
No, I believe he was operating alone.
And anything you could shed, any more light you could shed on the 7-year-old, because that's a pretty shocking evidence indicated a 7-year-old child was sexually assaulted at a Toronto park. Is there anything more you can tell us about that?
Unfortunately, at this time, I cannot, just protection of the victim in this matter.
Is it fair to say that he was using the same techniques that he used when he found himself in trouble with the law in 2016 that he was using currently?
I can't divulge into the details of his last conviction, but I will say, based on these set of circumstances, he was using, like the fact that he was on several social media apps, the fact that we're looking at investigations that it was in-person contacts. We're looking at any communication, any contact that you've had with him, whether it been on social media or in person or in the area of Toronto, to contact us right away.
Was police watching him since 2016? If you were aware of these prior convictions, was he on your radar, knowing that he could be a reoffender?
Yeah, I can't go into the details of his past convictions or sentencing.
That was the last question. Thank you for joining us today.